not here to, come and argue. But I just want to pass an important message to our brothers, sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, uncles. You can name them from the Dinka, the Jing tribe. There's this wise said by former South Africa President Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was asked a question to why he want to go and visit Gaddafi in Libya. And we all know Gaddafi was by then associated with the communists. He was a socialist. And he told American that, why would you think your enemy can be my enemy? He have no problem with the Libya, so he can go there and visit him. After all, when he was in detention, Gaddafi went there and visit him, and he was helping him. So I don't see him as an enemy. The same thing can be applied in case of South Sudan tribal conflict that is ongoing. What is happening in South Sudan is not a politic. It's not a partisan thing or rebel-based government. No. It's just one tribe that happened to have got hold of the state affairs and becoming decision-making, making others to be the rebel. When some of us are not rebel, like majority of Southern Sudanese tribe, they never rebel. But they will be labeled as rebel and then being attacked or killed or chased away from the country such that this tribe can continue to hang on to the power. And that's why Nuer become the victim. Nuer are fighting for what you call existential. They're fighting to exist. They're not fighting to liberate anything. Because if you look at what is happening, they are making the Nuer to be everybody's enemy. When Nuer are not anybody's enemy. The Nuer are Dinka enemy. And not even the whole Dinka tribe. The only people who have problem with the Nuer are the very Dinka that are bothering them. Because if you look at the truth nature of what is going on in the country, you'll find out that people like Denga Malwal, Far North or Far Northwest, they have no association or anything to do with the Nuer conflict at all. It's not there. The only incident where you might find the Denga of Malwal, and then plus the Luo people in Barkazal, in Far West, and then some other tribe like Equatorian, is when people were on their way to build farm. That is when that incident happened. But it can happen to anybody. Let's say even at the time that we left from our people in Nyanya 1, who went to Congo by then, that's when we had a problem with Pratit. Because people don't know each other. You come there, culture-wide, you will just, something that would not cause a problem will result to be a problem. So this is where now you find out, oh, Nuer are not good people. But the only people that have problem with the Nuer, and not even all Denga, like the Nyarweng, Denga of Nyarweng, Denga of Duk, they have no problem with the Nuer. The Duk people are just like any other. Even this Denga of Apadang, Aruweng, and Biumnum, this is the first time that when South Sudan become independent, that are able now to distinguish the difference between Nuer and then the Duk or the Nyarweng and the whole. And the same thing Denga of Apadang. Because when we were in the bush by then, these people, you cannot distinguish them. They will speak Nuer, and then later on they will turn it into Denga, where they said, Eguyada, Larengo, Yani, Ajadel, were something that I would like. Okay, these people, they are good family. So why would you guys make everyone to be enemy to Nuer, including the Ugandan, who have no link at all with what is happening in the country? So Ugandan now are made to be enemy to Nuer. The Darfurian are made to be enemy to Nuer. The Nubian are made to be enemy to Nuer. Like everybody. What does that mean? Nuer are just like any other tribe in the country. And I know for sure that every tribe in that country had a problem with their neighbor tribe. An example would be that one of Toposa. We have seen that incident recently when the Toposa and then the Tuka, the one I did with the cattle rustling. The Lutuka did not come out and say Toposa is the enemy of South Sudan country. Or the Toposa, on the other hand, they did not replicate the message to say the Lutuka are the enemy of the country or they are rebel. Why is it that when it happened to Denga, then everyone has to cry and everyone has to stand up and be enemy to Nuer? This nonsense needs to stop. It has to stop now, not tomorrow. Your problem with your neighboring tribe, you need to find a way to solve it. Because you exist before even this so-called government come into existence, or before the so-called Republic of South Sudan come into existence. All these tribes that exist in that country had been living long side by side. All the tribal crisis or conflict that exists early on, they had tools or way to settle it. Why did it become so special now that you don't want to address your issue with your neighboring tribe? That thing needs to stop. And it should not be encouraged. The country needs to have a break. People need to have peace. There's no need of two people want to cause a problem. Oh, like now you can see the Murle are really terrible problem. They are a problem to South Sudan. The Murle are not a problem to South Sudan. The Murle are a problem to Dengabor only. Or to the Anywa, Kum, the neighbor. This nonsense, you go and cause a problem with your neighboring tribe, and then you come and make it a national issues need to stop. That's why the country is bleeding. For something that should have not even gone that far. Which tribe doesn't have a problem with its neighbor in the country? Why when Denga is being touched, then everyone has to cry. And if you don't cry, oh, you hate Denga. Yeah, nonsense with hating Denga. Every tribe that was created and placed in that country belonged to that nation. And every child in every tribe should have the equivalent dream as the Denga son or Denga daughter. If they dream to become basketballer, then the same child in Luo can dream to become a basketballer. If they dream to become a president, then the same child in Murle need to dream the same thing that they want to be a president. People cannot continue to appease Denga when they are the very people that are looting, they are killing, they are creating lies to the country and making everybody enemy to each other for nonsense. And when you talk, they will tell you, oh, call it a government. No. It's not a government. It's your stupidity as a tribe. Denga need to carry their own cross, and people should not chase off this. The president of Uyed here in U.S. should be something that should be impressed by the South Sudanese. And your local state government should actually support the alternative rebel group IO. I'm not a member, but I'm just saying this is the only way to solve this problem. Because you cannot go and cause a problem when you are in problem, then you make yourself to be a victim, and now you want everybody to sympathize with you. But not just that. You don't stop there. You will continue causing more problems. It's not working. You guys need to give people a break. You loot everything in the country. You took all the resources and then put them into the foreign country. And now you are making every story up. There's no more Arab there. The war that is being fought now should have not been fought. The blood that is being bleed now should have not bleed. But your stupidity had put everyone to be enemy that you don't even know what you are fighting for. It is time this nonsense need to stop. You want to come out there and say Denga got killed? After all, you've been butchering the Nuer citizen. You've been bombed them with a chemical. Who did not see that? All these atrocities were committed by the Denga, but you're not being held accountable to it. Yet you're still running around. Oh, Nuer are a problem. If Nuer are not killed, if Nuer are not stopped, South Sudan will not be at peace. No, Denga need to be killed and Denga need to be stopped in order for South Sudan to become a nation. People cannot live in this dilemma. And when you are told, you go stay in your area, solve your own problem with your brothers, you say, no, 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 it's not my problem, it's a politic. No, there's no politic that kill people. Okay? Politically, it's an ideology, like differences in ideology of word, in how you develop, on how you can become to exist together, on how law should be imposed, or how things should be executed, a certain developmental project. Has nothing to do with all this killing that you guys are running around, making up a story as if you are the only person that is created in this world that everyone else need to work for. This nonsense need to come to end. Nobody should appease Denga at all. They are killed, they're not killed. They've been killing people for the last 20 years, and everyone has been backing them. Ya Genufin, Ya Denga, you have a land, you have a place. Why don't you go farm? Why don't you go keep your cattle there? No, no, no. We belong everywhere. When did you come to belong everywhere? When did this thing come, this crazy idea that we belong everywhere, come into existence? We liberated you. Liberated me from what? You never even been in my village. You don't know my village. But here you come here, run your mouth. Yeah, I liberated you. Liberated me from what? Nonsense. That is stupidity you guys do to others. You run to someone place, and then you will come make up a story, you liberated them. This stupidity, this crazy idea that you guys are carrying on has to stop. The Murle are not enemy of the state. The Nuer are not enemy of the nation of South Sudan. Your problem with Murle, Itumna Dengabor, is squarely Dengabor problem with Murle. Has nothing to do with it. Your Denga Abadang with problem with the Nuer is squarely Denga Abadang problem with the Nuer. Nobody, it's not a national issue. This time, everyone need to carry their own cross. You cannot hold everybody hostage for centuries. Like people are talking about the same thing over and over again. And you guys don't have remorse. You don't even have feeling about how bad when those kids, children from Nasser, Ulam, the Nuer children, when they were bombarded chemically, we can see women running, carrying their kids on their back. And some of you are here celebrating and said, butcher them, barbecue them as if you're going to eat them. Did that language change now? That it become Denga 10. Now, if that is a solution, then when the child of Denga is killed, then Denga will go kill your child. If the child of Nuer is killed, then Nuer will go kill your child. If you kill the Nuer wife, Nuer will come kill your wife. If you kill the Nuer Ilda will come kill you too. And then the problem solved. But we cannot, call everyone. Oh, look, these people are not good. They are attacking us. No, no, no. Denga are not innocent. You are criminals. And that's why the country has been bleeding. We thought it was the Arab by then. But there's no more Arab. Why are we just turning gun on everyone? Everything that move can be shot at. And then you continue also stealing the resources. Everyone is whole hostage. You cannot question them. This nonsense needs to stop. I'm telling you guys in Junub Sudan, non-Dinka tribe don't involve in Nuer and Dinka crisis or conflict. Nuer are not your enemy. Dinka and Nuer problem is Dinka and Nuer problem. You don't go there and say, oh, I'm a national army, I need to go and fight and kill Nuer. That's not right. Problem need to stop. You cannot cause everybody pain every year. Denga kill, Denga. Let it go. Your problem with Nuer, go solve it. You don't want to settle down and negotiate and become, because look, this government will go. The government is not meant to be there. One way or another, Kir can be taken by the nation. All of us here will die. Who is immortal? Who is exempt from death? Nobody. So the government will go. But you guys will always be naval. So you need to find a better way. You cannot just go and cry there and think like, oh, someone from Far North in Barkazal will come and help us. Or Uganda will come for our rescue. What is it? Museveni government will go. And what if the other person come up in Uganda to be in government and is not going there to help you? How will you survive? This is why it's important that you guys need to be told Truth, I know truth hard. And when I say this, you will come there. Oh, he hate Denga. He hate Denga, Kalamfari. Let me hate Denga. Because you hate the truth. You go settle your problem with your neighbor. Don't make it my problem. Your enemy is not my enemy. It's your enemy. And my enemy should not be your enemy. I have to find a way to deal with my enemy. You guys made the whole country hostage for nonsense. If the cattle are the problem, there is a better way to find a solution to it. I'm sure you guys have been keeping cattle before Kir become a president. You guys have been keeping cattle before South Sudan become a nation. Why did it become a problem now? And you've been stealing your cattle between you and Nuer. Why now that everyone need to come there? Olai Denga, Nuer de, Lamaka Talukulu, Junub Sudan, Nama Bukun Piu Salam. Finance ma bi arfi no Nuer zar. Kalam far takum. For instance, with us, we don't have borders with Nuer. So I don't see Nuer as my problem. Or nor do I have borders with the Ugandan, or the Acholi, or the Latugo, or the Langi, or the Bari. No, they are not my enemy. They are your enemy. Because you're the one that went and caused them problem. So you got to carry your own cross and solve your problem with them. This nonsense that if Denga touch here, oh, Ullah, Junub Sudan. No, Denga is not Junub Sudan. It's you who went and steal someone a property. I'm not feeling well, but anyway, we'll let you guys go, but this is imperative. Denga enemy is no tribe enemy. And they should not be using the country resources to go and terrorize other tribes that they perceive to be their enemy. The country resources are meant for the national affairs. And the national issues are something to do with the bordering. I'm glad that General Paul Nang, is now, he realized this, but it's not too late. Don't do any sort of intervention again. Because you have to bombard every civilian that fight, then you have to do it too, Lila Dengabor. Because these are the people who are initiating. They are the problem. They are instigating the problem, and then they will come there and act as a victim. The only time you will see Dengabor are on the street in a good number. Can you look when the resurrection of Jesus will come, right? Let's say earlier April, when Christ rise, you see them racing with Christ. You see them on the street like Chinese. They become like many of them. You see them there marching as if they know God, but when they don't. This is the only time you see these people are big in number. And then the other way you notice them is when they're instigating all these problems, fitting everyone against each other. And you become automatically enemy to someone that you never been enemy with. Junub Sudan could not be paying this price that we are paying today. Junub Sudan is, Junubin or South Sudanese are very good people. They are very God-fearing people. They are loving people. They are peaceful people. But this evil called Denga have made them to look like as if they are enemy for life. And then when you told them the Denga, no, call it Okuma. No, you cannot call a tribe Okuma. If it's Okuma, then we need to stop all this nonsense called Inupirable Command. You cannot be Okuma. Using country resources to go and fight your enemy. But when others are also fighting each other, you don't give them that privilege. Who the hell are you? Kalam they give. Mafi kalam tan is it? Chancellor Meji for Junub Sudan, adu bitai ma adu bitak. Adu bitak ma adu bitai. Wana no good lek amshi agotat ma adu bitak. Tishub tihil al bar al mashakil bitakum. Dama buwari no anama buhibak. Wala nama buhibadu bitak. De galat. Itum ticharbagal duala kulu. Waya zol biga yani. Ay zol bishub nafsu adu ma adu bitak. Masa. Nuer ma adu bitat ge gabila fi junub. Nuer da adu bitakum itum na denga. Baden ne denga. Nuer da ma adu denga ma adu bitazol tane. Da adu bitakum itum tihilu mushakalatkum. Utum ra duku jarin kam Jesus ate Jesu yarja. Ma fi zol tane bamshi na. Pa itum lazim tarja nufuskum utuchub mushakalatkum. Ana ma jitin ichana kud zaman. Ana bas da nuguleku. Nelson Mandela gal kalam de. in wal adu bitak ma adu bitai dama adu bitak anan triga bani shakil be adu bitai lo amalta salama adu bitai ita kaman ma tamshi dugu later amalta salama adu bitak ma fi kalam zede adu bitak da bitak yaw nas ajade ditor garang lo alene adu bitak garang lo alde dama adu bitai da adu bitai nak adu bitak nasib ajade makana ko gene dama adu bitai da adu bitai ma adu bitak makana ko sam de hakulu dunya ma shi zede lakin ita lo der ana shanajin hil mushakil benak ma adu bitak ma tishin kama na kun fi mushakil mak ana lazim najin nagib mak kalam zede ma fi fa ala kullu shi ana da nagulaikum assalamu alaikum baditum na denga shil al marat al pruskum de al bugulino adu bita denga lazim kun adu bita alam kullu ma fi kalam zede adu bita denga zeo za adu bita gabila tan da ma bita duwala itum sejinta nas garin ti sero ga jat o garin ti kalagal kidip maindu jabo na manas yamshi fatiju da kidip saga akda batakum zena sa goyn wanjena hanina irasalule na gurush a chanaji ni kulum la america agiga da ma biyu be gurush ulai lo bita kam million lo agag de kan biyu be gurush zena sa gon lo alal bugulo de ma usum chunu de a god kam gurush ya rasulullah zaman ta akol korde kam ginufin katalo be gurush rasulullah na sa god gurush masalo biga bas bijibu kalam fare le nas bu kudu wala izolde yawma bib junub uzolde yawma bib kuma ita jible na ni neji nakta bar association nadi le america ituma de kam million le america dollar amed here did they want to do something mafi ya azab dola biga barjilo bas be kalam ta wam saga agiga ma ba biu ulai lo du kut kam gruj bita oyal de kulu tuwadu le dunia de inu nazele ji intamen junuvin ma bin tamenu junuvin lisa bolado ni ne de laza yimkuna na mud uyal ta lisa bolad yal tanin uyal bolad uyal kuy uyal kwadu uyal munu bolad ma fi zol bin ta fa dunia de almarazal dakal pruskum de inu lo kalas itum tu samalo gruj teji ta jerbe o nas uteji de karaba samata nas manado kalas barna ma binta itum gan chakal ma rubunal kalakal jamaade rubuna kalak na kuluna be sabab ay zolindu zaman beta ulai chala ita mad be ibnize shunu ta darana numut ite awal zol bu kuita wan lisa gay because they might have collected al rubuna collected o jamne fi dunya de o muksul mai lekin an mayim ku neji ne gi mak be kedif ajanan e gul ayani na white no majamal zere ma quest mai se bata majamala ya barjel duwal nas bi jamal ile fi ganun ana local tan fi ganun tala kamni gule ya ita kaltan kide lekin kedif ana mayim ku neji ne jamal mak fiu ajanino falan dezola na biarbu wala nasib maket مكان أكوك دزول يعني دزول نسيب تاعي وزول أنا بيعرفه لازم نجامل معه أجاد زيادة ما بودو ناس قدام سبب البقولو في قانون بكتو في دول أو قانون ده بغيرو ناس برجع فوقو لو بقى قانون بطال ناس بقى تادي ونزو وشوفو جنوب ده كان بقى سنين شاب تا جنوب بلغاد بارده شباب الجاب بارده نوسوين دل شكالين ليل ونار 10-20 شكل shakalin din mutala guruj de lokan itum nas lokan fi salam na mantamshi na kita bukuj bes ma inda ka jere kuj kan sorry brother Makej bul manyak sorry for that I know you don't understand Arabic much but I know majority of these people that I'm intended to talk to I think they speak South Sudanese Arabic that's what my intention was but let me put it this way anyway in simple Arabic al plus al gari ni shakalo fi ajere fi duwalat lokura zi America Australia Canada British wen nas Europe del duwala bita Arabia de guruj del kan besala bele de baramun guruj ta jasta akum ne baramun guruj bita abagar ta akum ne baramun plus bita ajade muzaharin nasal gadi azara inak ajatum gain ta azara inak de ka plus mind haja lekin gulubkum itum rofata gulubkum biga basa zol der بلا ده كان بيصلي لكم نانا ديل ولا دايرين وصول تزار تبس ده تسال حاجه كويس عشان سوبر الجا ولدو ورانا ده ايش بالطريقه كده كويس وكمان يكون عندهم ايا احسن من اياتنا ده بالكلام فارغ انه في حاجه بيقولوا تعريل فايتم جنوبين ده زمان عشان تقول لك لنفوسكم مقاك سي من كلام فارغ انا كويس اسا ناس اقلواك ومن جفام شنو من رجع كلاس بقى تشولو رجع في برنامج بتاعه هاي اني ناس ده كلاس بين تشولو ده حقيقه بتاعكم اتو لو يتا موتا تمشي بربنا هناك انت بقول ربنا بقول تموتا بالحقيقه بتاعك لكن الكلام فارغ ماشين تشاكل مع دو بتدنگ ده كان ما جف ما في ماله ده سا ربنا باكمكم فعليكم حق تجيبوا في الارض بتاعكم لو في زول جاي يعمل فوضى هناك ما جاي بالنظام بتاعكم شاكل معه ده حق بتاعكم وده حق من دينغا كمان ما يسيب زول البيجي هناك يعمل لهم فوضى في الارض بتاعهم انهم حق عشان يدافع نفوسهم ده حق بتاع انسان كله لكن ما يكون كلاس لو نا تشلوك جامل جريمه لكم تجي تكوري ولا هنا تشلوك ده ومن كل ناس ما كويسين ما دايرين جنوبين نو ده كلام فارغ تشلوك ويتم يتم كله جنوبين ومشاكل تاعكم ده بتجارين وعندكم حال بتاع جيران بشاكل جيران بمشي ياقود وهي مشاكلاتهم فالفوضى الماشي في جنوب ده بيجا بتجاو هنينا نادينكا جانا بتاعنا كتلو كي تال جيب لنا دبابات نو ما في كلام زي ده كلام الكير كان عمل يوم داك لناس بور ما ناس دينغا بور ده كان هل بتاع مشلا كير عمل شنو كير قام أدنى ناس بور أصلا وماشي أدى مرلا أصلا وقالتم دوك بعدكم أيوة قريد بدوكو شديدة لما نكوف ياجري تتجد جنبيني وتعال أسكت زي مرة ما تكون استاني ده ياو هل بتاع مشلا لو كيرا داكم دبابتم نا دينغا يادي لنوير كمان دبابا لو يادي تارا لدينغا يادي تارا كمان لنوير because أنا لو بكان تكيرا ده أطريق أنا بنعمل به عشان الفوضى كتير يفوت لو يتم بيب تشاكلوا شديد تشاكلوا لكن باقي جمال ما بيب يشاكل ده ياقود في مالاتهم أنا لو بكان تكير أي قبيلة داري أمور راس قوي ده أنينا دارين شاكل ده أنا بقول يا تلقات يا أصلا كوش أمشي دوك بعدكم والما داري شاكل ده ياقود إني في مال بتاعه إذا لو مشي ده بيت الزول الما بشاكل ماك ده ياو تروح إتا بالغني أنا وكوم بنجي لك لكن كيري أشجع الفوضى لو كان عملوا زي طريق ويوم داك ما شرع لناس بور كويس وما شرع لمرله لكن أنا جيت لاسا كوس وماشي ناك لبور وقال لناس بور ولا إتو مالكم بكوري وياو عندكم 40 ما إتا بس تان بيوزون ناس بور شالا هاي نيري دينا وماشي ناك قال لي أكل وال شيلا جادة لمرله كالو من يمشي دوك بعدهم ناس بور وكن ماشي ناك نيني ماشي نمان كان مقول مرله قاد يراشر كن ماشي لقى مرله بيجندو تلقاده واسلا ده كيف يعني مرله زاد ولا سلام ما بورو له مرله كيف كان ودو لك ما ده يا هداله بقولوا صح asa ده تم كان تعمل فوضى بكون نانوير كير ما عملوا لهم لكن نانوير رايتلا جاتام كون انا لو غافنر بتانوير في جونغله بتاعكم ده ولا فنال ده انا بمشي نقسم لنوير كل مواطنين تنوير اسلا نقول خلاص انتظر بعدكم ونشوف المواطن المادر قانون نما نيتم يوم تيجي تاخدوا تاده تعرف مهمه بتاع سلام شنو تعملوا سلام ما في زول تاني باجري ناك دنگا ما باجري يقول ولا بدنگا ملوالي ناك لو ملونغا وان جابو ملونغا وان ده يا راجل بيجي اكتو لنا نوير ما في ملونغا وان تاني كلام فارغ ناس ملونغا وان يوم داك ده كان فوضى ما في زول تاني باجري انا يوم داك انا زعلان لبول نام ايتا زول كبير يا أخي زول مكسول ضابط كبير جنرال إنت تقوم تكوش نفسك تمشي بقدام يعني تمشي تقدم الجيش بشكل المواطنين ده دوال ياتم دايرين تبناو ولا ده فوضى كلام ده ماسا مواطن لو إيماني شاكلو طريقة تبهلو بيو ده ما طريقة ناس بول نعملو بيو معولي نمان بيغا بمشي زاد يكتولا يو أنا دي قوم كانين نم تارين أجاد زير لو يتم كان قاد تعملو في ينودود a chan pol nang go ma jej the three kan ma shi bewde isur napsu be ja yam shi kelim be ja ulai be nam chin kelim gedam wita ma shi fuludu dia pol nang ana I could have been proud of you itu ma ulin itu ma malta uyu batal dama junub dama yo mishila mal shakal bal arab be uyu batal motan betak ita dam ci dagdam jeja chan e del rebel god ma kene yaw rebel al kantu mo malta salama yang masharitum dakaltu fisigen de rebel tan yaw na ak dashun de atu rebel de mashi taktul motanin to kush ben to gul de rebel de further itum ganta ala be duwala lakina shaninu ula rubuna amalaikum adakum aja quest lonana del kunna lisa fi balade kan jus minkum del kan ma lisa besh cause therefore the mama guli tatamchi taktul muatan tani ashani nu kan ndu mushila ma muatan tani muatan de min gabilda yali ta lazim tamchi te dafa lew de for the talaman wen ita bukunu kuma lemun munu zari tarama ge guli ta hukuma ajatuma uyuba lituma malta alam kulo gadi shukum ya jamana ajadel kulu kudu for media nas itum galin nas darwishi manas bagod ishubukum kire de darwishal maafi fi dunia de naman ita tamshi yomda Kenya dakal fi natafa lene ma shubna pol nang wala jorolada lasa biga bamshi na kinu machine yani ta zol bugome na we are going to disarm civilian wajad katir yani ajad kire stupid maindu kumbarnami itum yache jedal fodal machi fi junub de itum aramin del ana sha mike machine ubudor kire galu jala man biga batala daro bara fa ajede uzol ma talga ma bakulu e jamana al foda de kana maluna karbino gad ma ku masa lisa aje foda bugulu salama bakulu de sikin bakulita sikin betana de lo kudu fi ragab takene de ita bu mut be isa mai bedor kanu junub de kanu kala ka lela de minu rujal al kan chakal linak de uman lisa pinaza sama ashit lo chal garang mo biur nas mai de munu tatam ci taktul muatan utaji tukut nafsa ginu ta dabet kabir ta duwala tum lazim ta go lo derinu nizam ajan balada yakun fi nizam al fawda katitum ga anta amuluda they give lakin zaman batakum rayeje nas karbina katalu muatanin zer bulumukulu fulakulu yaragu arab ma amalu junufina malo le nafusu arab betanal kan bunugula arab baktul naza junubina malo na noel kan bulumukulu bukudu fulakere yala ji yaragu lak prasu albeji yajiri bara fina rebamji yetimu budurbu aya zere lisa piaje sabab nas bumud asa almuwatan mara jirjir yala jirjir de sabab shunu masalan sabab shunu masalan asade de sabab le shunu itum maradal dakal fi gulubkum de dama itum lo pashaltum inu ma ba ta'arfu al duwala ba kamuke itum na denga bazar lo itum pashalta inu ajab gulu duwala de ma ba ta'arfu ya kamuke kare bala shilu bera adile nas pikobel finance nak biar alhaja bugulu kuma shunu finance nak biar bal tanzim bugula jere duwala shunu man benazamu lakum utum biya god ze ma turu gitu machine fi Kenya de wal ko zaru fi junub de indukum arde fogo de beletkum ituma bata abu ze ma itu machine fi Uganda wat bedor kire kaninda gzana pijaba ita na mantamshi fi Kenya bedar yenda gurush talisa bamshi kire jisim makbukop ufi beledinak na mani nazamu lakum ita bedor razak fok ama aje bas de nizam chani amulu lakum yaki talabara mina jadeli nazamu lakum ya sakmani nito يعني تادي فضاي كده لناس فضاي كان ما منفرد أخي جنوبين ديل نانا ناس كان مترمو نجلت مساوبة تداي زول في جنوب ما في انتراماس تلقى نسوين تانين روسم لقبت وان ما بيعرف زارا ياتو شنو درجي غولغو كوما ماشي كيف والحكومة ده بس أجانيجي يقتلوا ناس ألومان ما دارين ده تما يا حكومة الحكومة ما بقتل ناس بتاعه Itum lo kadelta duala kultum ra te hichu kef. Ma fi kalam zere. Ana kan bishub yom dag nisa adel. Yaw nas hum yaw buwala do nas. Yaw mufrut kan indum gulubu mindu ya jamana bala dama ikun fiu katal. Dama wakatani. Al dam kan waka bena ma jalaba de kalas inta. Lakin asa ita balga wini fi Facebook ini, wala fi TikTok, wala fi Clubhouse ita balga mara ya ba gode nak. Ya begane nak uigula ya tulum udali muda ya anar we yani rasak begif. Ya jamana rubu na bega munu kan gari ne sala nusuwindele ya rubu na bitana. Lobu mara ya bega bugula jad zere rubu na wen. Rubu na raya se munu. Mara yom da kan ba hake na manishu bajat batal basel bugul ya walade ya janai ata loita ajuza anina del maslan benia lo biga sakar anina kan benatara mo benado mara cause bidde bugom bukura be wala zoltan zena lakin wen junub kulu biga barja mafi intara mafi denga barja la ya aja la ya zol ubiga bala sagu kilmat ita kalamta zere ita zaadu ma der falan ita kalamta ya rab wala rabbuna makum almuhim ana der nagulekum ala adu bita denga dama adu bita junufin wala adu bita alam wala adu bita Uganda wala bita Kenya wala Ethiopia itum na denga da bita kum itum ga antam chiti fatijude deal with it, carry your own cross. If you don't know how to solve your problem with your enemy, please don't complicate everybody in it. Damashila bitakum. People become tired of your nonsense. You make up lies and then you support them. You run around with them, you spread it here and there, and then making everyone look dumb, making everyone become a liar too. Kalam Zeremasa. This time you have to take your own, you have to deal with your own enemy. Shukran Rubuna Makum, Rainagaba Lutani. Let me go ahead, ciao. Let me see.